We did a survey a few years ago, and only 56% of women recognize that heart disease is a leading cause of death. Most people think it's breast cancer or some other form of cancer. So we have 60 million women living with heart disease in the US. That's a very sad statistic.
What are some of the preventative steps that women can take to prevent heart disease? Is it any different because it's a woman versus a man?
Yes, there are some differences. For both men and women, we have what we call traditional risk factors. I think most of us know that. It's smoking, high blood pressure, diabetes, high cholesterol, being overweight or obese, not eating a good diet, alcohol. That's a big one. But women have some unique risk factors, and that is very, very unique to women. And that includes disorders during pregnancy. So if a woman has eclampsia or preeclampsia during pregnancy, it doubles their future risk of having a heart attack or a stroke. And having menopause early, before the age of 40, or having a condition called polycystic ovarian syndrome, and also having inflammatory diseases, because heart disease is now considered an inflammation.
The signs and symptoms of a heart attack also are different, correct?
Yeah,
In a man versus a woman. Can you
yes,
elaborate on that?
exactly. So both tend to have chest pains, but recently we've come to recognize that women can have a lot of symptoms other than chest pains. Women can experience pain, not in the chest, but in the neck, in the throat, in the upper back. They can have abdominal discomfort, nausea, vomiting, fluttering in the chest, what we call palpitations.
Does race and ethnicity play a factor?
I'm glad you brought it up. It plays a very huge factor. So Black women have very many risk factors more than white women. In fact, a larger majority of Black women have high blood pressure, and the blood pressure tends to be more severe than in their counterparts. And stroke, which is another leading cause of death in women and men, but stroke, it is much more prevalent in African American women.
Women are often the primary caregivers in a household, looking after children or potentially elderly parents, and that can create a lot of stress. What impact does stress have on a woman's heart health?
We know that stress is very harmful on women's hearts. When you're stressed, you tend to not take care of yourself. So you tend to eat poorly, you tend to gain weight, you tend not to exercise. So when a woman is stressed, they tend to have constriction of the small arteries of the heart. And that can lead to ischemia. Ischemia is a lack of blood flow to the heart. Women tend to get underdiagnosed and undertreated. So it is very, very, very important that women be advocates for ourselves. Heart disease is almost 100% preventable. And it is preventable by simple lifestyle modifications, very simple. So it is within your power to reduce your risk of heart attacks and strokes by almost 100%.